Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My very honorable parents, teachers and lovely students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we will study Rockmark English students Workbook 3. Yes, आज हम workbook पे काम करेंगे. So all my dear students, quickly open your workbook. Have you opened your workbook? On the workbook, today we will solve page number 11. The workbook exercise of lesson number 3, buzzing in the ears. Buzzing in the ears की comprehension reading और comprehension exercise के बाद हम workbook के ऊपर से इसकी comprehension exercises करेंगे. Okay? The first exercise is very easy. Again on page number 11, you can see the same picture as we have seen in the lesson on workbook, on book. Okay? So in this picture, Paul is laying down and the doctor is pointing towards the wasp nest. Okay, we can see a huge wasp also over there. करना क्या है? You have to do the proper reading of the story, and after doing the reading of the story, you have to maintain the all the sentences with the proper order of the story. Okay, you have to put these sentences in the correct order. They have given us the story in a jumbled way. उन्होंने स्टोरी में होने वाले मुख्तलिफ इंसिडेंट और वाक़यों को आगे पीछे करके हमें दिया है. कुछ सेंटेंसेस पहले लिखे हैं, कुछ बाद में लिखे हैं. We will read these sentences and we will put these sentences according to the incidents of the story. स्टोरी में जिस तरह से वाक़यात हुए थे, जिस तरह से स्टोरी में काम हुए थे, उसके मुताबिक हमें इन सेंटेंसेस को तरतीब से लिखना है. ओके, फॉर एग्जाम्पल द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस इज देयर इज अ wasp nest in the corner. क्या ये कहानी के शुरू में हुआ था? नो, वास्प नेस्ट तो एंड पे जाके पता चला था डॉक्टर को. सो शुरू में तो ये सेंटेंस नहीं आ सकता. फादर आस्क्ड हिज सन अबाउट हिज हेल्थ. ये भी पहला जुमला नहीं होगा. द सन सेज हिज ईयर्स आर बजिंग ऑल द टाइम. द मदर सेंड्स द डैड अपस्टेयर टू सी इफ देयर इज एनीथिंग रॉन्ग विद हिम. यस, इट इज द फर्स्ट एक्शन जो पूरी कहानी में हुआ था, उसमें मम्मा ने डैड को भेजा था, गो टू द अपस्टेयर एंड चेक दैट इज एवरीथिंग ऑल राइट. सो द सेंटेंस नंबर 4 इज इन एक्चुअल सेंटेंस नंबर 1. ओके, द फादर डिसाइडेड टू कॉल द डॉक्टर. Sentence number 4 is sentence number 1 and sentence number 2. Father asked his son about his health. It is the sentence number 2 in actual story also. Father went upstairs and he asked Paul that what is the matter. He asked about the health and then Paul said that he is having buzzing in the ear. Means sentence number 3 is also the actual sentence number 3. इस तरह से आपने इन तमाम सेंटेंसेस को गौर से पढ़ना है और कहानी के पैटर्न के मुताबिक उनको एक खास तरतीब में लेकर आना है. ओके, ओपन पेज नंबर 12. Quickly, Shabbat. On page number 12, you can see they have given us the place to write on these sentences again. So over here, you will rewrite the sentences with proper order of the story. It is a very easy and interesting activity. Now we will switch to the next activity. That's the activity of vocabulary. It is also a very easy and interesting activity. Write the names of each picture in the box below it. They have given us few pictures. Can you see? There is a picture of a window, then a thermometer, then the doctor. What you have to do? You have to write down the vocabulary words for each picture. The first picture is of window. You can write down window over here also, but we can see a wasp nest at the corner of window also. Can we see a wasp nest? So you can write down wasp nest also for the vocabulary of this picture. Second picture is of thermometer and the third picture is of doctor. You can find help for the proper spellings of these words from your own word pool list. You have your word synonym list, that is your word pool. Moreover, you can one time again read the lesson comprehensively and you can find these words from your lesson also. In this way, your words will get strong and properly memorized in your mind. अच्छे तरीके से ये words आपको याद हो जाएंगे और याद रहेंगे भी. Okay? So, with this picture comprehension, you will write down the vocabulary. Now, we have to work on page number 13. Yes, so quickly open page number 13 of your workbook. On page number 13, we are going to do the grammar exercise. Yes, so Open page number 13. Have you opened page number 13? On page number 13, the first activity is the activity of verbs and nouns. Very easy activity, my very dear students. In class 1 and in class 2, we have done several times this activity of separating nouns and verbs. First of all, we will recall the definitions of nouns and verbs. Can you please tell me that what are nouns? Yes, nouns are the naming words. What are nouns? Nouns are the naming words. मुख्तलिफ चीज़ों के जो नाम होते हैं, we call them nouns. And what are verbs? Verbs are the action words. Yes, जो action होता है, जो काम होता है, उसको हम verb बोलते हैं. So over here they have given us almost 10 words and they have mixed up some nouns with the verbs. We will read each word and we will decide that whether this word is noun or a verb. If it is noun, you will write down separately. If it is verb, you will write down on the other column. 2 columns they have already given us. On the upper column, you will write down all the nouns, and on the lower line, you will write down all the verbs. So, are you ready? Your pencils are in your hands. Attentively, you will solve this activity. The first word is Paul. Paul is a naming word or an action word? Paul is some action? ये नाम है. Yes, it is a noun. So, we will write down in the series of noun. The second word is said. Said, कहा, बोलना, कुछ कहना. Said, he said something. So, is it a naming word or an action word? Yes, it is a action word, means it is a verb. Go, verb. Son, that's noun. No, it's verb. Bedroom, bedroom, that is also a noun, it is not a verb. Doctor, that is a noun. Or, that is a verb, it is a helping verb also. Have, it is also a verb. Nest, it is a noun. In this way, you will separate all the nouns and verbs in a proper way. These questions can be asked in your assessment, so be very prepared for solving these activities. So, be very prepared for solving these activities. Now, we will switch to the next activity. What is the next activity? Write full form of each of the given short forms. Again, it is the same activity as we have already done in our textbook. Short forms, contracted forms they have given us, and we have to write down the full forms of these short forms. The first one is isn't. Isn't. So, what would be the full form of this contracted form? The full form is not. Okay. Isn't will convert into is not. The second one is I would better. I would better. I would better. Okay. The third word is you would. You would. The next is don't. Don't. Do not. Next is words. What is. Okay. What is. The last one is hairs. It means here is. In this way, you will write down all the complete forms on your workbook, and then you will do its proper learning and practice. At least do the practice of all these activities of workbook, page number 11, 12 and 13 thrice. 3 times at least you have to do its practice. You have to memorize it. You have to learn it. If you are any problem and you are unable to understand, do ask, do contact with your teacher time and again. You can give me feedback. You can ask me these questions time and again. Okay, I am over here just to help you. Now the next activity we will do in the next video. Till then, you have to wait. Be blessed. Stay watching. Allah Hafiz.